hello everyone, I'm Shrez and welcome to Tech Home first video. In my intro video, I told about Tech Home, and now this is our first video where we will compare the latest iPad model, the iPad Pro 11, the iPad Air 4th generation that was launched in 2020, and the iPad Mini 6th generation was launched in September 2021. So now I have switched them in my favorite colors, but my favorite color in iPad Pro is space gray. In Air Force we have sky blue, and then Mini we have purple. So now we'll start the comparison. So now the iPad Pro 11 has the Liquid Retina Pro Motion technology and True Tone, and this also has a 12.9-inch variant that's expensive than the 11-inch. And I think the 12.9 is too much big, but 11 inch is light. But there are only two main negatives of the iPad lineup. That first, their front camera placement. So front camera placement should be on the longer side bezel, not on the shorter side bezel. But Apple has kept it on the shorter side bezel. And now we'll start the comparison. So for the Wi-Fi variant, Wi-Fi 128 GB 11 inch, you get it only and only from $799. So I think that's also expensive, but not too much like the iPhone 13 lineup. So that is very much expensive. And then we'll do a comparison after some time. We'll do a comparison between iPhone 12 mini and iPhone 13 mini. That's which is better. So now some of the points. And if you wanna buy from the Wi-Fi, it will come off $799, and if you wanna buy the Wi-Fi plus cellular variant, that starts from $999. But the Wi-Fi variant is its base variant. It's of 128 gigabytes of of 128 GB. It has the RAM of 8 GB, 128 GB storage, and the M1 chip, and it has the only Wi-Fi connectivity. So now come to the point, and it has a 11-inch Liquid Retina Pro Motion technology and two-tone display. It has a M1 chip with next generation neural engine. That's also very much nice. I've used iPad, but not the iPad Pro. And then we have the iPad Air 4 generation that has a 0.1-inch smaller screen than the 11. It has a 10.9-inch Liquid Retina display with true tone, but it doesn't have promotion. I think it should have promotion. And then we have iPad Mini 6th generation. It is a mini one. It has 8.3-inch Liquid Retina display with true tone, not with promotion. When uh, 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 when it was not launched, I was thinking that it will have promotion like iPad Pro. I was thinking really, like I was really much top of the world. I was thinking that it will have promotion, but it didn't. Now we have the chip. The iPad Pro has the M1 chip, the next generation neural engine. I would have told, and iPad Air 4th Gen. It has A14 Bionic chip with neural engine, and the iPad Mini 6 has the A15 Bionic chip with neural engine. Means this the iPad Air, I think it's expensive. Yes, it's expensive than the iPad Mini, but still you get better performance because iPad Air is A14 and iPad Mini has A15. Now let's talk about the storage. And the iPad Pro 11 has up to 2 terabyte of storage. Oh my god, it's too much. And I've seen, I think in the MacBook Air, it has a storage of up to 2 terabytes. I think it's really much for somebody. And I and if somebody asked me which iPad Pro storage variant should I buy, so I will prefer them if you have money. So you can take the 512 GB variant with Wi-Fi and cellular. So I think that's the good variant. And then for iPad Air and iPad Mini 6, they have up to 256 GB of storage. So both have 12 MP wide camera. Okay, and then we have for iPad Pro 11, we have 12 MP plus 10 MP camera setup that looks like the iPhone 11, and it has a 12 MP wide camera and 10 MP ultra wide camera. It also has a lidar scanner, which is used to scan things. Now we have the 12 MP true depth camera system with ultra wide, and they have in the iPad Air and iPad Mini. Uh, the iPad Air is 7 MP FaceTime HD camera, and iPad Mini 6 has the 12 MP ultra wide front camera. Now, USB-C connector support with Thunderbolt USB 4 means that it has USB-C. You can use any USB-C charger to charge this iPad Pro 11, and this is also with the 12.9 inch variant. And both others also have the USB-C, but I think that in the iPad Mini 5th generation, I think that was launched in 2019, and that was having a lightning port. I don't think so lightning port is useful. Now, if we talk about the connectivity, they 5G for iPad Mini 6 and iPad Pro 11, but 4G LTE cellular for iPad Air 4. Now, uh, three of three work with the Apple Pencil third generation. Sorry, second generation. I was thinking about the third generation right now. Okay. So now we will talk about which keyboard they work. Uh, iPad Pro 11 and iPad Air work with Magic Keyboard and Smart Keyboard Folio, but the iPad Mini 6 works with Bluetooth keyboard. And Bluetooth keyboards are also a good option. So Wi-Fi variant of iPad Pro 11. Uh, so this is priced at 128 GB, $799 for 256. You have $899, $100 more, and 512 GB, $1,099. I think that's too much, man. And for 1 TB, you are having 1499, and for 2 TB, it's 1899. So I think iPad Pro is really much overpriced. But the pricing of the base variant is now for the iPad Air, the 64 GB variant Wi-Fi is for $599, and I think the $599 variant, I think it's nice. I think you should buy that if you have a lot of money. You can take the iPad Pro 11 inch. Now we will take the 256 GB, that is of $749. Now we'll talk about the Wi-Fi variant of iPad Mini 6th generation that starts from $499, and 256 GB $649. Now let's talk about the Wi-Fi plus cellular variant of these tablets, and now let's go. So for 128 GB Wi-Fi plus cellular, iPad Pro 11 starts at $999. For 256 GB, it starts at $1,099. 512 GB, $1,299. For 1 TB, 1,699, and for 2 TB, it's $2,099. I think that's too much. For the Wi-Fi plus cellular iPad Air 64 GB, you need to pay $729. For the 256 GB, you need to pay $879. That's very much, man. And for the Wi-Fi plus cellular 64 GB variant iPad Mini 6, $649. And for the 256 GB Wi-Fi plus cellular variant, it is of $799. Whoa! The iPad mini, uh, the top variant, is priced at the iPad Pro 11 base variant. Whoa! What a price, man! But uh, but the iPad Pro 11 is expensive and it has more features than it, so I think it will have more price. Yeah. So the height of iPad mini iPad Pro 11 is 9.74 inches, uh, and width is 7.02 inches, depth is 0.23 inch, weight for Wi-Fi is 466 grams, and Wi-Fi plus cellular 470 grams. So that's only a difference of 1 pound, and if you convert it in grams, it is of only 4 grams. So I don't think so. If you buy Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi cellular, if you feel any change in the weight. And now we'll talk about the dimensions of iPad Air 4 generation: 9.74 inches height, 7.2 inches width, 0.24 inch depth, 6.1 mm. For Wi-Fi, uh, your weight is 458 grams and 460 grams. Though there is only 2 grams difference, so I don't think so. If you buy the Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi plus cellular, you will not have any difference in the weight. Now we have a mini. Mini will have less dimensions than the both. So 7.69 inches for the height, 5.3 inches for the width, 0.25 inch depth, 0.65 pounds. Whoa! 293 grams for the Wi-Fi and 297 grams for the Wi-Fi and cellular. So now liquid retina display for 11 Air and Mini 2. Now the bigger screen is of the Pro 11. Two, it has a resolution of over than 2K iPad Pro 11, and that is also with the iPad Air 4 and the iPad Mini 6. Now, uh, now the things have become faster for the iPad Pro 11 as it has the M1 chip. Now 64-bit desktop class architecture, 8-core CPU and 8-core graphics, and it has the next generation neural engine. If you buy the 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte version, you get the RAM of 8 GB or 64 GB. Sorry. I'm saying that if you buy the 128 GB to 512 GB variant, you get the RAM of 8 GB, and if you buy the 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte variant, you get the RAM of 16 GB. If you club up that M1 chip with 16 GB RAM and 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte of storage, you get crazy performance. Now, A14 Bionic chip with 64 desktop architecture for the iPad Air, and it has the normal gen neural engine. A15 with neural engine is not the next generation one. Now, it has the power and battery. If you talk about the power and battery, so 10 hours of surfing on the web, on Wi-Fi, or watching a video. Yep. And this battery life is also for the Mini 6 and the Air 4. Now, 9 hours of surfing web with cellular data. That's also really much good. Now, if we talk about the Apple Pencil compatibility, you know that they are compatible with the second gen. Now, Pro 11 and Air 4 are compatible with Magic Keyboard and Smart Keyboard Folio. Then the iPad Mini 6 is for Bluetooth. Now, if we talk about the cameras, I've already told about the cameras, and 4K video at 60 fps, 30 fps, 24, 25 fps. You can record that with the iPad Pro 11, and 1080p HD video recording at 25 fps, 30 fps, or 60 fps. So I think their camera quality is really, really nice. Now you can also do a time lapse with them. But I don't think so. You should do time lapse with these devices because they are tablets. They are used basically for video conferencing, for taking the documentation photos and doing gaming. So I don't think so. You should do time lapse with iPad or any other tablet. But you can do a time lapse with the iPhone or any other phone. So the Mini 6 has an ultra wide front camera, and the Pro 11 has true depth camera with ultra wide camera. The Air 4 has FaceTime HD camera. So you can click 12 MP photos with the Pro 11 and Mini 6, but 7 MP photos with Air 4. Now there are also other things, but I think you will not understand that. But now let's talk about the secure authentication. The iPad Pro 11 has Face ID. Wow, that's like the iPhone. But the Air 4 and Mini 6 they have the Touch ID. So you can also pay with your iPad using Face ID on apps on the web with Apple Pay. Now CD, you know CD that it's AI. Now you can use your voice to send messages, set reminders, and mail. Okay, and activate with only using your voice. Wow. Hey Siri, you can say, Hey Siri, set a reminder of 10:30 for my school test. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in my next video. Till then, bye. Stay safe and subscribe to the channel.